It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
Well, welcome to South Jersey Group 4 NJSIAA tournament play, where the 6th-seeded Millville Thunderbolts are taking on and hosting the 11th-seeded Rebels of Howell. We have one out in the inning already on the first pitch. A foul out to the third baseman, so one down. Howell coming into this game with a 12-10 record. They are coached by Caitlin Kuzma. Next pitch on the way. Inside. 2-0 on the count. These first three hitters for Howell are the biggest three hitters in the lineup. That's why they are at the top, of course. And that one is nubbed. The shortstop, the throw is in time. So two quick outs registered by Millville. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, the first step to what Millville certainly hopes will be a good run through the state tournament in Group 4. That'll bring up Emily Richards. Pitch sails high and outside. Next pitch on the way. Right down the middle, popped up. Shallow center field, and that is put away. It's a 1-2-3 inning, a very good inning for Millville. There's the last out recorded by Mazer. A 1-2-3 top of the first. We head to the bottom of the first inning and no score.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Coming in.
Millville getting set to bat for the first time in this game. A 1-2-3 inning as we see the starting pitcher for Howell. That is, starting pitcher is listed as Lydia Ziegler.
And Millville coming up for the first time. When I spoke to Coach LaBosse ahead of this game, I see an interview a little bit later, said it's important for them to score in each inning of this game. It's a Howell team that has lost their last 3 games, all by 1 run.
Yeah, the 3 games they lost by 1 run. They are 12-10, so they're coming in on a 3-game losing streak. They'll be looking to change that. Of course, Millville will be looking to continue their winning ways. They have a 4-game winning streak coming into this game. Mazer leading off. Looks at strike 1. Ziegler ready with the next offering to the plate. And got to chase something that actually dipped down under the strike zone.
The 2 quick strikes here on Mazer. She'll be followed by Carrington Rothmel and Isabella Musi.
That one sails high. just off the end of the bat, and that's going to spin forever. Now it does. Had that real backspin going action.
Yeah, Mazur doing exactly what she needed to do on that. Just kind of defend yourself in the box when you've got 2 strikes. Get that one off the end of the bat, and feel a little fortunate that spin didn't take it back onto the field. And I think they're even joking down there that that ball had a lot of spin on it.
Yes, it did. 1 and 2 on Kendall Mazur, leading off the bottom of the first inning. That one sails high. So Kendall's doing a good job working the count here. Swing and a miss. They got her to say something that was low and away. So there's a strikeout.
And that'll bring up Carrington Rothmel to take a look at the swing here from Mazur. Got herself back in the count on 2-2, but couldn't lay off of that one. Nice pitch there.
Rothmel batting from the left side. Let's see what she can produce here as the infield is somewhat pulled in. The third baseman really in tight.
Yeah, Rothmel showed a little bit. She is in the back of the box, which is a good key that she's looking to slap. It's just a matter of how she's going to attempt it. That one gets by the catcher because there's 2 ways she could go about it. She could try and lay down the bunt, or seeing that the third baseman is in, she could try to slap it over her head.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. That sails high.
Now, I think when you see a batter set up like, even though you know what they're about to attempt, you're almost thinking about it too much. And the fact that she's trying to attempt that slap.
Just catches the outside corner.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was going to be much that Rothmel was going to be able to do with that one. But she still got herself in a favorable count.
Oh, that was a pitch that ran right to the second baseman. The throw is in time. So that's 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Isabella Musey. Try to keep the inning alive for Millville. Comes up to a song we all know very well.
Isabella Musey on the season, leading the team with 33 RBIs. Strike is called.
A much better day here for some playoff softball, as I think it rained for 24 hours almost yesterday.
Slapped the third off the glove, and I don't think they're going to get her after that.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt over at third by Kira Murphy, but she knocked it just a little bit too far out of the reach to be able to make the play. So a good job by Musey to get on base. That's going to bring up the catcher, Gabriella Jaquette. Millville with an early base runner.
See if they can take advantage of that. 2-out rallies are just as good as any other kind of rallies. So Jaquette now in the batter's box. Slap to the shortstop. She knocks it down. The throw over is... They call her out.
That was close.
It was close. Yeah, we can definitely take a gander at that one.
There's no complaints, though, from Millville's side, so...
Definitely a bang-bang play here.
Let's see if we've got the angle. Well, that'll... well, I wasn't going to be that outright about it.
It's called an out, and that's all that matters. We are through 1 inning of play. No score in this game.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Vanna Hadley.
All right, we're heading to the top of the second inning. Neither team getting anything on the board. Millville did have a base runner, but that's been it so far through one inning.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu every time we call Millville softball because Emily Pearl has been on the mound every single time that we have broadcasted a Millville softball game. This is definitely their ace pitcher. That one looks like it went off of Jaquette. I don't think there was a swing.
There wasn't a swing.
And that must have caught a piece of Jaquette instead of the batter. Batter in this case is Maddie Weinmiller.
2 balls and no strikes on Weinmiller. She'll be followed by Jordan Sarka, who is the designated player, and then Maddie Nagy. That one's launched into the gap, running it down. Nope, she's going to play it off the fence. This is a possible double. She beats it out. So Weinmiller delivers a double to the center field fence to lead off the top of the second inning.
Yeah, it was over the reach of Mazer, and she kind of got stuck on that fence a little bit. That's kind of the unfortunate part of the fact that we just say flat out not a real fence.
Yeah, one of those mesh fences.
So it's kind of hard to get a grip on it. I think that played a role, but she still made it a close play.
His first pitch is fouled back by Sarka. That was a really, really nice swing by Weinmiller, by the way. Got a chance to look at it on a replay. Very smooth swing.
Sarka batting for pitcher Lydia Ziegler.
That one's popped up in the infield, and that'll be out number 1. Roth now gets that.
And that'll bring up Maddie Nagy.
Maddie Nagy. There's the runner at second base with the leadoff double, Weinmiller. Nagy at the plate. First pitch to her. And a little bit of a tail at the end.
Yeah, we're directly behind home plate with a press box. That's a perfect view for the batter. She was just a little bit behind as she shows bunt, but pulls it back instead. But yeah, this is a perfect view of home plate, so we're really getting a chance to see the movement on these pitches and kind of exactly where they're landing.
Next offering, that sails outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Nagy keeps faking bunt and pulling back, so kind of keeping Millville a little bit honest. Another one that she's well behind. Oh, 2-2 count?
Yep. That one sails high, so the count goes full.
I was just stating a fact. But thank you.
Confirmation.
I know, it sounded a little questioning, didn't it? I was kind of like 2-2.
It did. Howell gets her to swing, and that is a strikeout. First one of the day for Pearl.
Yeah, all 3 swings. Nagy was a little bit behind. So 2 outs now in the inning.
All right, stepping up to the plate now is Ro Civilli. She bunts it, and it's going to go right up the third baseline, and it's a perfectly executed bunt. So Civilli now puts runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Yeah, she went up and chased that, so I have a feeling that was a hit and run no matter the situation. And Jaquette had to go kind of far to field that one, so there's really no chance to get Civilli out, so that'll bring up Kennedy Brennan.
Yeah, as long as that one stayed fair, that was going to be an infield single. Pitches and strike ball. Kennedy Brennan at the plate now for the Rebels of Howell. Runner is breaking, and there's no throw.
Well, nobody was covering. But you always want to be careful in that situation, too, when you've got the runner on third. You got to know your signal before you throw the ball.
1-1 pitch, swing and a miss again, just tailing away from the batter.
Yeah, she's keeping these Rebels batters kind of a little bit off balance on some of these swings. They've been behind her pitches when they haven't been able to connect.
And a swing and a miss. So Prowl ends the threat, and the Howell Rebels leave runners at the corners. 2 hits, no runs, and 2 left. We head to the bottom of the second inning, and there is no score.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Bottom of the second inning, no score in this game. It's the first round of the South Jersey Group 4 tournament.
As you take a look at Millville's lineup here, Kendall Mazer in center field, Carrington Rothwell, the second baseman, Isabella Musi at first, Gabriella Jaquette, the catcher, Savannah Hadley, the shortstop, Addison Reeves in left field, as that one's,
fly ball to the right. That's going to be an easy pick for the first out of the inning.
That was Savannah Hadley. A 1 pitch, 1 out. The same way we started this game. She'll be followed here by Addison Reeves in left field, Jasleen Negron, the third baseman, Emily Prohl, the pitcher, and Addison Overstreet, the right fielder.
First pitch is sailing in high. One-0 pitch. That one's way high.
Yeah, that's one that you're pretty easily just going to watch go by.
Two 2-0 the count. That one's smacked, and it's going to be fair! Just inside the left field line. It'll go for a long single, though. Good job of getting over to that ball by Maddie Nagy. But that was well slapped by Reeves.
Yeah, she saw that one all the way. It lands a good amount inside that left field foul line. Yeah, but a good job of getting it in to hold Reeves to just a single.
Jasleen Negron at the plate now. Looks at ball 1. Negron, the first pitch to Prohl.
That's by personal experience with him.
Their heads.
Popped up, but out of play, fortunately, for Musi and Millville.
Yeah, that keeps her alive. Yeah, off the bat, briefly, it looked like it was going to just go straight up, but gets the fortunate roll.
She's behind the count now, 1-2. Ziegler to the plate. Grounded to short. They're not going to go home. They're going to get the out at first, but a run does score. Crossing the plate is Rothmel, so an RBI for Musi.
Yeah, watching her for a minute was Emma DePeppo. Kind of, word doesn't want to come out of my fake to throw a couple times and just went to first. So another nice piece of hitting for Millville. Brings up Jaquette.
That is called. Jaquette looked at strike 3 her first time up. So Millville doing what it needs to do here to scratch out a couple runs. That big triple. Now this one is falling fast and shallow left center. So it's a 2-out single for Jaquette.
Hopes that there is one there now. That'll bring up Savannah Hadley. Yeah, Millville doing a nice piece of hitting here. A couple sacrifices. A nice, can't call it a bunt when it goes to the outfield, but a nice slap hit to get a run across.
That really was a fine execution of the slap. She got it all the way back to the fence and earned herself a triple as a result.
And she was well around second before the left fielder even got the ball, so she was thinking 3 the entire time.
2 outs in the inning, runner at first base, 2 runs across for the Thunderbolts. 2-0 the count now on Savannah Hadley. Hadley flew out to right at first.
In a game like this where not much is really going on, it's important to kind of scratch across those runs when you have the opportunity to do so, when the pitchers are pitching so well.
55, throw down to first. Runner is back. Chiquette touching up on the bag.
And make sure to call time. That way she can get up. There's ahead in the count, 3-0.
If she has a swing here or not. Strike is called.
Now watching all the way, despite the fact that that was probably about as down the middle as you're going to get. But that's why pitchers try to get away with in the 3-0 count, is they have a good feeling that the batter's not going to swing. So it's almost when you can get away with one.
And ball 4. That'll move Chiquette up to second base. She's 1 for 1. A single just inside the left field line this first time up. That's there for a strike. Addison Reeves looking to do some damage on this plate appearance. Runs outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gabriella Chiquette at second, Savannah Hadley at first base.
With the bases loaded here. Nice piece of hitting and a good job by Coach LaBosse to hold the runner. So bases loaded.
Negron infield fly her first time up. Lets that one go by for a ball. She is the 8th batter of the inning.
They're making Ziegler throw a lot of pitches this inning.
The 1-0 offering. Here's a strike called.
It looks like that caught the corner. And Negron with a good opportunity here.
Nowhere to place her. That one's in a good spot, and it's going to fall in. So it's just base to base here. Gabriella Chiquette comes across.
And they're doing a perfect job of just, as you watch this last hit from Negron, just gets it off the end of the bat, but enough where it falls.
Well, what's going on here, so just give them a chance to breathe if nothing else.
Yeah, because Millville's doing a lot of this with 2 outs in the inning.
So the fielding error, then the sacrifice got things going. Rothmill triple to left field. Made it 2-0, but since then we've had 3 hits and a walk. So Millville now batting around as Prawl. Slashes it, but that one's going to go fast. She made good connection, but on the wrong side of the white line.
Yeah, just got to straighten that one out. That had a chance to bring in at least 1, potentially 2. Be a little eager up there.
So it's a 1 strike count on Prawl. That one bouncing in.
Yeah, it might have slipped out of the hands of Ziegler there.
So Millville taking advantage of some good things going on in this inning to lead 3-0.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of room in the gaps.
Chopper is foul.
A lot of room in the left center and right center gap.
One and 2 count as pitcher faces pitcher in this at bat. Grounded up the middle and just handling it herself. That is the shortstop for Howell.
Emma DePeppo.
So it's 6 unassisted for the last put-out, but a good inning for Millville. They push across 3 runs. They do it on 4 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Millville has a 3-0 lead.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
So those ladies right there need to do some rallying here as they trail 3-0.
And another look here at the Howell starting lineup. Kira Murphy leading off at third base, Madison Zito, the right fielder, Emily Richards, the catcher, Maddie Weinmiller, the first baseman, Jordan Sarka, the designated player, batting for Ziegler, Maddie Nagy in left field, Rose Sevilla at second base, Kennedy Brennan, the center fielder, Emma DePeppo at shortstop. It'll be Emily Richards leading off, so 3-4-5 here on the lineup for the Rebels. They want to find a way to answer.
Good chance to have a shutout inning if Millville can get one.
Yeah, this is where you want the shutdown inning from Kroll if you're Millville.
Yep. 2 of the first 3 innings, she has had a 1-2-3 effort. Let's see if she can do it again. Grounded to third. Scoop, thrown, and in time. Nicely done by Jasleen Negron to get the ball over to Musey for out number 1.
I think that's the 3rd different inning that we've had a first pitch swing and a first pitch out. And I want to say Howell's done it twice. 3 times.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up Maddie Weinmiller. She doubled to center field her first time up, was stranded at third base. One 0 offering. That was gonna come inside.
That was very much a defensive, I don't want it to hit me swing.
Yeah, Maddie kind of looked to the side after she swung at it. Said, I don't know if I should have run that.
Yeah, it's one of those you're trying to get out of the way and your bat kind of just gets out there and it's a little too late.
2-1 the count on the lead. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Got to get by her. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Emily Kroll doing a pretty good job so far through 3 innings. And she gets a strikeout. That is the 3rd K for Kroll today. And that's the 2nd out here of the 4th inning. So with 2 outs, nobody on, Jordan Sarka, what they call the extra player in softball. She hits it pretty well to left field. That's going to drop in for a single. Quickly brought back into the infield.
Yeah, not much Reeves could do out there in left field. With that one dropping so quickly. So a 2-out hit keeps the inning alive and brings up Maddie Nagy.
Nagy swung at strike 3 her first time around. Sorka getting ready to run there at first base. Now straight back.
Hear that one reverberating against the fence.
One strike on Nagy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, got to chase something that might not have been able to be hit there.
And Kroll's also getting a lot of late swings too, where the Rebel batters maybe aren't quite sure if it's going to be a strike, and by the time they swing, it's already past them. So a lot of good deception on her pitches.
And she gets her to swing again, and that is 4 strikeouts in the game. Emily Kroll just getting it done. 1 hit in the inning, 1 man left, or 1 woman left, if you will, to be politically correct in these times. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's 3-0 Thunderbolts. Strike 3.
Coffee. The smell of fresh roasted coffee beans, the aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Well, last half inning for Millville when they were at the plate, they batted around, got 3 runs. We'll see if that happens again or something similar to that to try to pad a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, good job by Prohl in that last inning. Didn't quite get the 1-2-3 inning, but had a couple strikeouts. And the Rebels didn't really threaten in that inning, as it'll be, the bottom of the order. Addison Overstreet, followed by Kendall Mazer and Carrington Rothwell.
Addison Overstreet got that 3-run rally going, reaching base on an error. Must be her walk-up song, California. I heard it, so I'm assuming that's her walk-up song. Inside for ball 1. Next pitch to Overstreet. Dips low.
Yeah, that from this angle looked like it was going to lay in for a strike, but just the bottom falls out of it.
2-0 the count. That one's grounded to shortstop. Throw across in time for the out. So good job by DePeppo to just surround it and get it to first base.
That'll bring up the top of the lineup in Mazer. She struck out and had a sacrifice. So 0 for 1 officially.
Yeah, good sacrifice bunt to get that rally going as well. Bouncing in for ball 1. Next offering coming to the plate, that one bouncing in.
Yeah, that one never really had a chance as it came out of the hand of Ziegler. Kind of rolled its way to home plate.
Quickly out in front of the count is Mazer, 2-0. Popped up. Playable, and the third baseman takes charge.
Ends up hitting the ground.
I tell you what, that's what you love of your third baseman, when they come in with that kind of hustle that they fall and make the catch, and no big deal.
Yeah, well, I think she just loses her footing at the end too, because she had made the catch before she hit the ground. You see kind of the smile at the end. I think she just said, "I tripped."
Kira Murphy making that play.
Yeah, that definitely looked like an "I tripped" to Emily Richards. Rothwell again trying to slap it over to left field. And Coach LaBosse telling her that it's a good idea. I mean, it's what you did in your first at bat, and you got a triple out of it. Just got to find a way to get it a little straighter.
1 strike pitch from Ziegler inside. Isabella Musi waiting on deck. Thought about slapping it, but it's a little high.
Rothwell did hesitate just a little bit. And they even like that pitch in softball.
2-1 the count, 2 outs in the inning. That one's popped up, playable in the infield. And putting it away is Maddie Weinmiller. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Millville. 4 innings completed, and Millville has the 3-0 lead.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
All right, as we come back for the 5th inning.
Rose Savilli leading off.
Bottom 3 of the order, Savilli, Brennan, and DePeppo.
As far as we know, we did see the Rebels head coach talking with the umpire, so we'll have to see if there's potentially any changes. And it looks like our on-deck batter is a different batter. Looks like it's Kate Murphy on deck. So Kate Murphy will likely be batting for Kennedy Brennan, but not before Rose Savilli has her chance.
That one's popped up, shallow left field. It's going to find some turf. And a looping single for the leadoff batter, Rose Savilli.
And it will be Kate Murphy.
18 for 24.
So 18 for 24. Take a look, just dropping that right between the shortstop and left fielder.
This is
Kate Murphy. She'll be stepping up for Brennan.
That one's falling fast as well, but nice job of running it in and making the play.
It was Addison Reeves.
Addison Reeves hustling in to make a key catch there. That is 1 out in the inning.
Bring up Emma DePeppo.
DePeppo, her first time up. Soft line drive right back to the pitcher's mound. That was handled by Kroll.
Starts to put out the bunt. Negron playing in at third. Way in at second base is Rothmel.
She bunts it foul.
Oh yeah, Rothmel's just about even with Kroll on the mound. Trying to guard against the bunt.
Yeah, in softball, that bunt, if you can get it down, creates a lot of havoc for the infield. Slaps it, but she slaps it straight back.
Yeah, Jaquette didn't really have a chance to get back and make the play there. Likely would have had the ball over the umpire to have a chance at it.
Yep. You do anything you can to get the outs in
Yeah.
this business. Count is 1-2.
See if she lays the bunt again with 2 strikes.
Inside, the runner breaking for second.
And it hits her.
And it hits her, and it kicks into shallow left field. Nobody's going to make a play on that.
Yeah, nobody was really close enough, I think, to second base. Hadley was playing her normal shortstop position, so it was kind of tough to make the play.
So going from first to third is Savilli. And now bunt. Looking back, the runner throws the ball over the first baseman's head. Runner will score. That's Savilli crossing the plate. And an error on the bunt.
Yeah, that's an error on Kroll. Had plenty of time to get that over. Does the right thing. Looks the runner back to third. And just airmails it. Wasn't a rush throw or anything. It just came out a little too high.
So that allows Savilli to score Howell's first run, and it's 3-1. Millville in front.
And the batter Howell wants up right now is Kira Murphy.
Yeah, the top of the order, they will do the damage. 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Shot right at the second baseman. The throw is in time for a double play. Tremendous play by Carrington Rothmel to make the catch and then get it to Savannah Hadley in time to turn 2. Take a look.
Have yourself a day, Rothmel. Does a nice job to catch this one, and as Plint has time, gets it to the bag, and just beating her is Hadley.
That was a good job by Hadley to get over there to begin with, because sometimes you get frozen on those line drives, but Hadley makes the key third out at second base. So in the inning, 1 run for Howell, 1 hit and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Millville leads 3-1.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
So some stellar defense for Millville in the top half of this inning. Prevented anything further from happening as Howell had scored a run in the top of the 5th, cutting Millville's lead to 3-1. But anytime you get a double play, it's very beneficial to your cause. Just a great play by Rothman to make the catch.
That'll bring up Isabella Musey. She got an RBI on the ground out in that 3rd inning.
She's 1 for 2 with a single as well. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, that seemed like a late decision by Musey to swing at that one.
It evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next offering to the plate, grounded down the line, fair ball. That'll be a single from Musey. She is now 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
And a hard hit ball where Murphy really just had to lay out to try and make an attempt, but no chance to make the play there. Would have been an impressive play if Murphy had been able to get to it. A good job by Musey. Brings up Jaquette.
Runner thought about breaking as she was anticipating a possible bunt. Mainly because Jaquette did indicate bunt there.
Yeah, so it's not quite a hit and run maybe, as Musey probably would have taken off regardless. We'll see if that's the case again.
Pitch is low, so the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Jaquette didn't put the bunt out at all for that one. But it does force Howell to play in, especially Murphy at 3rd.
Next offering is sailing high. The throw to first.
Oh, she was.
Musey
walked back in.
She casually steps back on the bag.
Yeah, she wasn't really that far off because, again, you can't get that big lead in softball. You have to stay on the bag until the ball is out of the pitcher's hand.
3-0 pitch. Strike is called.
That's why you don't see as many steals in softball, because the runners can't get a lead at all. They have to wait till that ball's out of the pitcher's hand to go.
Popped up into left center field, and it falls in!
Yeah, having to wait there was Musey to make sure that wasn't going to get caught. So it's a very long single for Jaquette. And that one just kept carrying and nearly left the yard. Looks like it's going to be just an easy pop-up, but it keeps going and going.
Yeah,
and ends up dropping right at the fence.
She got it off the end of the bat, but she found that gap between the 2 fielders.
Yeah, that was Nagy who was trying to make the play. Brings up Hadley.
And that one's going to spin a foul. That's on the wrong side of the...
That was just creating a hole as it was just spinning in a circle.
So 2 leadoff hits for Millville, has runners at first and second. Musey at second, Jaquette at first. The bunt is laid down, and she might have double tapped.
Yeah, well, might have fouled off her bat and then the catcher. Trying to keep
Just great healthcare for everyone.
So we do have a pitching change as Millville comes out defensively for the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, that's Miley Cross, who will come on the pitch. Well, actually, it's Negron. So Emily Cross will come in, but it's Negron who's got the ball on the mound right now.
She is getting set to pitch.
So I imagine that means Cross goes to third, Negron to the mound. So Prohl is out of this game, we can tell you that. So it's still a straight change between Cross and Prohl, but it's a few movements as well. It was a nice outing from Prohl on the mound. Got a couple strikeouts. Yeah, Miley Cross. Likely the new third baseman with Negron. Or Negron on the mound. Yeah, strong outing for Prohl. Held to just that 1 run. Prohl, so he had 4 strikeouts.
And a very big double play that ended that 5th inning as well.
Yeah, that was Rothmel who made the catch and got it to Hadley for the out. As that's ball 1. It'll be Madison Zito.
Fouled right back.
I only blinked.
Negron gets her to swing through that pitch. Negron gets her to swing through that pitch.
Yeah, another late swing. Maybe didn't see the ball. All the way in.
Count evens up. With 1 ball and 1 strike. And again, bit of a riser, that one. Again, swinging under it just a little. Bit.
And the third straight batter that Negron has gotten 2 strikes on. She just hasn't been able to put anyone away. So try to do it here.
That one sails high. And inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 pinch runners on the bases now for the Rebels.
Alyssa Morales and Sammy Acker.
Lays off the high pitch and the count goes full.
And in danger of losing her 3rd straight batter. Zito got on with a single and a walk.
And ball 4.
And nobody is out.
It's following the single by Zito.
That brings up Jordan Sarka, the designated player, as Coach Labas comes out to talk to her infield. Giving him a chance to breathe and maybe letting him know. By all accounts, you come home on a ball hit to the infield. I guess unless you think you can turn 2, you sacrifice the run, but well, they are in everywhere around the infield, so they're coming home if it comes to them.
Is that number 15 who's batting?
It is Sarka, yes. Jordan Sarka. Yeah, it is Sarka, yes. Jordan Sarka. Yeah, I think you just have the wrong number written down.
Grounded to second base. They will come home.
Defense.
Boy,
It
that
was like a check swing too, but yep, Rothwell goes home. Check swing too, but yep, Rothwell goes home. Nice job by Jaquette. Gets it just to the outside, putting the tag just in case is Musey. We are going to get the umpires. Oh, well.
Well, it looked like she was out to me.
Oh, well.
Well, it looked like she was out to me. Missed the replay there, but.
No, double play is always a pitcher's best friend. Pitcher's best friend.
Runners now at second and third with 2 outs. Nagy looks at ball 1.
A chance for Negron to get out of the inning.
Ability to get to the bag and allow Maddie Weinmiller to just toss it to her.
He'll bring up Overstreet.
Overstreet has reached base on an error and grounded out. She scored Millville's first run in that 3-run third inning. Pitch is up high for ball 1. Grounded to second. Getting there and making the throw just in time. That was close.
Well, we've had a couple of close plays at first base. So we'll take our own look here. Of course, we can't change the call. We'll see.
Not exactly a fire throw, but
ball just got there ahead of the foot of Overstreet. I'll bring up the top of the lineup here in Mazer.
She is 0 for 2 officially. She did sacrifice in that 3-run third inning.
Millville would really like to get an insurance run and not go to the top of the 7th, just up by 1. They'll have to do it with 2 outs, though.
Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs and the base is clear here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Millville with a 1-run lead. Just nubbed it off the end of the bat. Two balls and 1 strike on the batter. Mazer trying to keep the inning alive for Carrington Rothwell. And a strike is called.
Yeah, that one laid in perfectly. Mazer taking all the way, but able to drop that one in.
That one bounced.
that one came out of Ziegler's hand and rolled to the plate. It's pretty easy to lay off that one if you're Mazer.
Yeah, you don't want to swing behind it. I don't know how you
This isn't quite golf.
No.
So full count here on Mazer.
Payoff pitch is slashed foul. Good rip, but no cigar.
Yeah, she had the power on the swing, just not the right angle, so she'll get another chance.
Still a full count. Here's the payoff pitch again. That one smacked even harder, but way foul.
Coach LaBosse just shrugging. You've got the power. You just got to straighten that out a lot more. That was the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You heard the pop of the bat, too, so you knew she got all of it.
Again, another 3-2 offering coming. And that one's fouled away.
Yeah, at this point, Mazer's swinging at anything close. You don't want to get rung up on strikes here.
So again, we remain at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases clear, bottom 6. And she works a walk.
An excellent at bat from Mazer.
An 8-pitch at bat. Well done.
Fouled off a couple pitches. Millville's got a base runner here with 2 outs. Brings up Carrington Rothmel, who's had quite a day both up at the plate and in the field for Millville. While she only has the 1 hit, it was a triple that scored Millville's first run of the game. But she's done a lot more important things with her glove in the field.
3 key plays to be exact. And there's a hit to right field. Runner's going to try to get third, and I'm not sure that was a good idea. She's out easily at third base.
So it will be a single for Rothmel, but yeah, easily out at third base is Mazer. Yeah, I'm not sure whether she went on her own, because she was rounding second, and the right fielder already had the ball.
Yeah, you can see how shallow she was, too. Out by a mile. So, little base running snafu there. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning. 1 run left. We head to the bottom of the top of the 7th. 1 more chance for Howell. It's a 3-2 game.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
All right, last chance here for the Rebels. Millville had a chance to get the insurance run across, but the base running miscue by Mazer ends the inning. So it'll be up to Jasleen Negron to close it out for Millville. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Rebels. Kate Murphy will lead it off. Millville clings to a 3-2 lead here in the first round of the NJSIAA softball playoffs. As that one is low, ball 1. That one swung on just under the glove of Negron, backhanded by Rothmel, and they say she gets the out. We've had quite a few close plays over at first base there, but Rothmel swings it over. That's a close one. The umpire says out, and that's what matters for Millville. So that one watched for ball 1. Looking at ball 2 is DePeppo. She reached via the air, also lined out. And it is quickly 3-0. And a quick 4-pitch walk puts the tying run on base. Brings up Kira Murphy. It's exactly who Howell wants up in this situation. A 4th walk for Negron. It kept Murphy in check so far. That one outside. Murphy grounded into that key double play. Well, one of 2 double plays. That one low goes off the glove of Jaquette and will allow the tying run to move into scoring position. Two 2-0, the count on Murphy. Ball 3. That is 6 or 7 straight out of the strike zone for Negron. 1 out in the inning. Millville holding a 3-2 lead here. And back-to-back walks puts the winning run, or the go-ahead run, on first base. The 5th walk from Negron.
Hey, come on, babe, relax. Come on, Jazz, high five.
Brings up Madison Zito. Swung off the foot of Negron, and that's going to bring in the tying run. As coming in to score, overthrown at second base. Heading to third. Ball gets past Cross. Play at the plate, and she is out, trying to score the go-ahead run. All that matters right now is Negron. That one hit her hard off the foot. So Howell does tie the game, but yeah, that one hard. So 2 outs in the inning, and Howell does get the tying run, but again, what's important right now is Negron. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to figure out how to score that one. It's coming around to score is DePeppo. Murphy out, trying to score. It is a tie game. 2 outs in the inning, so we will play the bottom of the 7th. So Zito is on third. I don't know if you call that, a single and errors maybe. If she gets the RBI, that's what's important. So Howell has tied this one up. This is Emily Richards. Ball 3. It's been tough going on the mound for Negron. She got out of that last inning with a key double play to help her cause, but does get that one down the middle. But Howell found a way to get the tying run in. They have the go-ahead run at third, 2 outs in the inning. This was a tough play, went right off the foot of Negron as that one's launched to center field, but right at the center fielder. And that'll be the 3rd out, but Howell ties it up on the single by Madison Zito. 1 runner left. We head to the bottom of the 7th, all tied at 3-3.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Well, we do have a bottom of the 7th here, as Howell got the tying run across, left the go-ahead run at third base. As Millville will have an opportunity here to walk it off. It'll be 3-4-5 here. Isabella Musi, Gabriella Jaquette, Savannah Hadley will be the batters for Millville as they look to win this one in the bottom of the 7th. It is Lydia Ziegler still on the mound for the Rebels. See Musey getting ready to step up to the plate. It's been a tight game through all 7 innings. Both teams have also left some key runners on base. Musey will step up to the plate in this bottom of the 7th. He has an RBI, a single. Maybe that came on that ground out as she watches ball 1. Musey swings, launches that. That is fair. She goes around first. The ball gets by the left fielder. And heading to second with a stand-up double is Isabella Musey. Millville's winning run at second base. And that'll bring up Gabriella Jaquette. A nice, hard launched ball down the third base line. And I think she was thinking 2 all the way. So Jaquette, who's gotten on base twice, she has a couple singles, also struck out. She's 2 for 3. Watches that one. 4 strike 1. It's a good player to have up if you're Millville with the 2 singles already. That one out to left field, but right at the left fielder. That is Maddie Nagy for the first out. So that brings up Savannah Hadley. She's walked, flown out, and struck out her last at bat. She is 0 for 2 officially. Winning run over at second, that's Musey. Watches ball 1. Playing in a little bit at third is Murphy. Trying to cut anything off. Watches ball 2. Thought about the swing on that one. Keeps the bat back. Winning run on second base in the form of Isabella Musey. Hadley fouls that one off. That was a good pitch to swing at. Just couldn't get the bat on it. Ariel Melendez here. First round of the NJSIAA playoffs between the 11-seeded Howell and 6-seeded Thunderbolts. Ball 3. I'm treated to some good action here. Had to wait an extra day as it rained pretty much all day yesterday, but Coach LeBoss said the rain actually helps their field out. A beautiful day here as Hadley launches that one to center field, but again, backing up and faking to third was Musey. She heads back. So 2 outs now. Addison Reeves will step up to the plate with 2 outs, and again the winning run on second on the leadoff double from Musey. He'll try to keep it alive. And getting that one into center field, and coming around is Musey. A play at the plate, and Millville walks it off on the base hit from Addison Reeves. Getting under the tag is Isabella Musey, and Millville walks this one off in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. And watch this one as it goes into center field. Running all the way is Musey. A nice throw from Brennan, but just getting in and tagging home plate. And I'll tell you what, it looked like Richards had the tag, but they say Musey gets in. It was a delayed call, and look at the celebration as the 2 teams with the high fives after the game. It was a good one. Millville walks this one off in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back in just a little bit with our star of the game and to wrap things up here. Again, Millville winning 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Back here at Millville as the Thunderbolts walk it off in the bottom of the 7th, 4-3 over Howell. Ariel Melendez here with our 2 stars of the game. Addison Reeves to my right. We'll start with Reeves because you had the game-winning hit. You actually had a pretty great day. 3 for 4, a couple singles, and the game-winning hit. When you got that one off the bat and you saw that one get to center field, what were your emotions on that?
I just couldn't believe it at first. I was like, I got a good piece on a good ball, and thankfully scored the run.
And I want to talk about the girl to my right here. She had the triple early on, but made a couple of key plays in the field. How important was her glove out there on a couple double plays?
Oh my gosh, that saved us so many runs, so many amazing plays. Like, she did amazing. She really did.
And you guys had to wait a little bit to play this game. Got rained out yesterday. Coach LaBasse actually told us when it rains, it helps you guys on this field. Did you guys kind of feel like that was yes, true?
It does, especially with balls and like bounces. A wet dirt and wet field definitely helps for infielders.
And going to Carrington Rothmel over here, as I mentioned, very important plays in the field. That second one especially, where you guys get to play. Sorry, now I had to go back and figure out which one I was talking about because you had 2 really big double plays. The one to home plate, the 4-2-3 that ends up saving a key run there. When that ball's lined at you, what's going through your mind? Are you trying not to think?
She was a really good hitter, so I was playing like kind of back, so I was like ready for it, but I had it, and I was like, I knew there was a runner there, so I just went for it.
And I think that other one too, where it lines right to you, you guys get to play it second as well. But and go back to your triple as well. Were you thinking 3 all the way?
I was, and I saw LaBasse stopping, but I was like, no, I'm going. I gotta go.
You were like, no, I don't care what she says. Whatever happens at third base happens.
Yes, that is true.
All right, so you guys now, I believe, head to Rancocas Valley for this one. So you guys will get on the road. Unfortunately, won't be able to follow you guys for the road game. But what are your guys' early thoughts on kind of what you want to do coming off of this game? Because you'll play, I believe, in a couple days.
Yes. Just everyone has to be up. It's our seniors' last close game. So everyone just has to be up and, yeah.
What about you?
We'll go over here. We need to bring our A game this game because this team, they're going to not stop fighting. So we got to fight the whole way through. Yeah, they're a very good team.
All right, that was our 2 stars of the game. Addison Reeves, who had the game-winning hit, a couple singles. Carrington Rothmel had the triple, did a lot with her glove in the field as Millville walks this one off in 7 innings, 4-3. They'll head to Rancocas Valley. We'll be right back here on Quinn Broadcasting to wrap it all up, so stay with us.
Thank you.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Back here at Millville High School as the Thunderbolts walk it off in 7 innings on the game-winning hit by Addison Reeves to take a 4-3 victory. Millville will head to Rancocas Valley for their second-round matchup. But just taking a look, it was a good game throughout. It started off, looked like it was going to be a pitcher's duel between Ziegler and Prohl on the mound. Well, Millville got things going in that third inning, scored 3 runs, a couple walks, a couple hits in that inning. Carrington Rothwell, one of our stars of the game, had the triple to bring in the first run of that game, and looked like for a little bit Millville was going to be able to hold that one at the 3-0, getting a run in that 5th inning. Rose Savilli scoring to bring it to 3-1, and forcing a 7th inning, bottom of the 7th, were the Rebels as they got a couple runs in, got the tying run in, couple walks. A tough day on the mound for the relief pitcher in Negrod. Had a couple walks, had one go off the foot, ended up being able to stay in the game, but that allowed the Rebels to tie the game. But coming up big in that 7th inning was Addison Reeves. 3 hits on the day, but getting it started was Isabella Musi with the leadoff double. A couple of flyouts to the outfield, Jaquette and Hadley. And then coming up was Reeves, was able to get that one to go to right field, and it was a really close play at the plate, getting around and being called safe, I guess we'll just say that, is Isabella Musi to score the winning run for Millville in the 4-3 victory. Again, it was a good one throughout the entire game. We'll take one more look at the play. Actually, it was to center field. A good throw by the center fielder in Brennan, and we'll kind of just let this one speak for itself as they call Musi safe. It looked like Richards got the tag on Musi's knee, but Musi's celebrating right away, and you just look at that exclamation to the dugout, and the celebration begins for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, so Millville getting this one in walk-off fashion, Emily Prohl with a good day on the mound. Again, a tough one for Negron. She fought through a lot of walks and a ball off the foot. But Millville coming up when it mattered most off the game-winning hit from our other star of the game, Addison Reeves. She went 3 for 4, 3 singles. And again, that game-winning single that scored Isabella Musi. So for our staff that's done a nice job of giving you all the replays, all the views, and whatnot, Brandon Kiley, Matthew Paulson, Christopher Connolly, and our director, Ryan Narowski, who showed you those replays throughout the entire game. I'm Ariel Melendez for Fred Melendez. He had to take out a little bit early, had a prior engagement. We thank you for another edition of Millville Softball here on Quinn Broadcasting, as again, the Millville Thunderbolts take it in a walk-off fashion 4-3 over the Rebels of Howell. They'll head to Rancocas Valley. We don't know yet when that'll be, but it'll be a tough matchup for this group of girls, as they now have a 5-game winning streak heading to the second round again against Rancocas Valley. 4-3 Millville. Stay with us. We've got plenty more action throughout the rest of the year here on Quinn Broadcasting. Have a great day, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast